Hi there, and welcome to Andy Robinson RC. Cheers for checking out the channel today and joining us for this episode. As you can see on the table, we have a Top Force 2017 re-release, and we've got the Tamiya Manta Ray, both of which have pretty much just come out. Okay, so I've been working on the Manta Ray. Now, you've all seen the unboxing, and you've probably seen the running video as well of when it was first built. But if not, I'll put links in the description. Now, some of you might have remembered that I said I wasn't getting a Top Force because I was going to do the Manta Ray. And so why have I got a Top Force box on my table? Well, the plan was I was going to upgrade the Manta Ray, give it some upgraded hop-up options on it and parts, but I didn't want to stray away too far from the Manta Ray or DFL1 chassis, because if I did that, I might as well just have got a Top Force, you know, and you know, put a Manta Ray body on it or something. So anyway, I was working out what I was going to do, and I was costing up parts because I was going to get some Top Force Evo shock stays for it, and I was thinking of putting the actual top deck, the carbon top deck, in the middle of the tub. What else was I going to do? Turnbuckles on it, change the wheels and tyres, and I wanted the hardened prop shaft for it as well. So I was looking at getting all these bits, and I thought and all the hardware to fit the bits as well. So by the time I'd added up all those parts and what I wanted, and with all the hardware and stuff to fit it, I thought, well, that's the price of a kit almost. So I was umming and ahhing then. It seemed quite dear. So anyway, I was browsing the internet and came across a Top Force, and this was on sale for 170 quid. Was it 170 quid? 175 pound. And so I looked at it and thought, well, I could get everything out of this that I wanted to upgrade that, and then just get rid of the Top Force bits that I don't need. So that's what I did. So I bought a Top Force kit to upgrade this. Oh yeah, I just thought then I needed J parts as well. To upgrade this, so I can complete this build, and then it'll be done. And then as I said, I'll flog the rest of what I don't need out of the Top Force. So that's why there's a Top Force kit box sat on the table. I'm not actually building up a Top Force. Anyway, so that explains that. So let's move that out of the way. Like there. Also, it does leave this here. As you can see, what is that? Well, if you're not sure what that is, it was actually a replica by Penguin custom body shells, but that is a Racecraft body. This was an alternative aftermarket body you could get to fit on your Top Forces or your DFL1 chassis. So I've always fancied putting this body on a car. So I thought, why not put it onto the project Manta Ray that I've been working on. So we've gone for the same colour, and obviously there's no decals on that yet, but to give you an idea of what it's going to look like, I've got no body holes in it either. Put the Manta Ray there, to give you some idea of how it's going to be. So now obviously there's no holes in it, so it's not sat exactly right, but I'm sort of hoping you'll get the gist of it there, like that. And actually, to me, it looks a little bit like this. Anyway, it reminds me a bit of the Plasma Edge on the TTO 2B Plasma Edge. Now, I'm actually quite sure if you got the Plasma Edge body, you'd find it a lot more curvier than this. It's got a lot more flat-sided sides to it. But anyway, that's what it sort of reminded me a little bit. But I do like this Racecraft body. As I say, that was from Penguin Custom Bodies. So that just needs the holes drilling into it, And I'm just going to put some decals on. Oh dear, you mate. I'll keep yawning every time I start filming, just lately. That's it, I'm off yawning. Anyway, so there you go. That's more or less what it's going to look like. Although, I think I might run it on these wheels and tyres to start with, but I will change them out again. Because if I decide to run this in a few races or something like that, then I'll need some different tyres. I've got a set of wheels for it already. I've got some JC Racing 2.2 wheels, which are the egress style ones, except they're in pink. So I was going to get a new set, but I thought I've got them already. It's costing me enough to do this as it is, so I thought why not just use the wheels I've got. So they're a day glow pink, but I actually think it'll look alright with the colour of the buggy. So then it'll just leave me to get the it'll just leave me to get the tyres that I need to put on this. So anyway, so as I said, that is what it's gonna sort of look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this body shell back off in a minute. Just put that there. And what I will do is I will bring the camera over so you can have a bit of a closer look, because you know from there it's probably a little bit far away. So as I say, that is the chassis now. So what we've actually changed, what I've actually done to it, is we've put the front shock tower mount off the J parts tree from the Top Force on. We've put on the Top Force front and rear FRP shock towers, and the all the standoffs and the hardware to mount the shocks as well. So that's all gone on there. And so we've got instead of the wire hose hanger, we've got the hardened prop shaft sat in there. And you can sort of see we've got all the top links have now been replaced by with the turnbuckle style ones, turnbuckle style adjustable top links, rather than the plastic links you get in the Manta Ray kit. And also as well, because the Top Force comes with a set of front, universal CVDs for the front of the car. I've already got some in that I put in from Extra Speed Racing, so I've gone and put Top Force ones in the rear, so it's now got CVDs front and rear. So I did that, and also when I was fitting in the new prop, I'd forgotten that the Top Force kit comes with the gear shafts. So the gears are all hollow. They've got lightened gear shafts, and I forgot about that. So I've pinched them and I've put them in as well. Now I have got as well some one piece wishbones, bottom wishbones for the front and rear coming from. They're also from JC Racing, so they'll get rid of the two-piece ones and the screws that are holding it all in. Hoping that'll obviously save a bit of weight, and again they're a bit more durable. So we're going to put them on as well when they arrive. And I've also got the hinge pins, the E-clipped type, shafts, hinge pin shafts for the front wishbones, and the outer holes and the ones for the rear hubs on the back of the car as well. So I've kept them, and I'll put them on as well when I change the wishbones over. There's no point doing it to these ones and having to take all to pieces to do it to them. So I've done that as well. So the idea is you've got an upgraded DF01 car that, should, in theory, be a little better over the standard kit, but it still retains its sort of DF01 looks, Manta Ray looks to a degree. I know we've changed the body. Still running the Manta Ray rear wing, which I actually quite like with that. Oh yeah. Really sorry I keep yawning. So I actually quite like that body with this wing. I was tempted to put the Top Force rear wing on it, but I actually quite like the way that one looks. So there we go. That is where we're up to with the Tamiya sort of Manta Ray build so far. So hopefully next time you see this, the body will be on properly with decals. We'll have the new one-piece wishbones front and rear on it, and the hinge pin's done. And then I think we'll be ready to take it back out for a bit of a drive and see what it's like. So yeah, I hope you'll join me for that video when it comes out. Cheers for stopping by and checking this out as well, just to see where we're up to with this. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it so far. The other thing I did as well, I made sure I retained the yellow CVA's shocks. I could have put the Top Force ones on, the black ones. Admittedly, they probably look better because these are bright yellow. But again, I thought I don't want to be, you know, basically straying too far away from the Manta Ray. Now, there is a possible option that I might just change the shocks altogether and put some others on. Because I was thinking about putting high caps on as well, but I'm not sure yet. I'll see. I'm not sure. There's no, you know, need to do that just yet. Anyway, there we go. So what we'll do is I'll bring the camera over and I'll just give you a bit of a closer look at it, and then we'll wrap this one up for you. And hopefully tomorrow, touch wood, I'll be starting my Team Associated RC10 40th anniversary kit, which I should have started by now really, but I was kind of waiting for the Top Force to arrive so I could do this, and it took longer than expected, and I was holding off. So anyway, I'm a bit behind, but with any luck, I'll start the Associated build tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Right, let's get the camera. Let's have a bit of a closer look. And there you go. There it is, a little bit of a closer look for you. You can see the prop that I've put on. Obviously, it's got the tyres and wheels off the Top Force and the shock towers. In fact, if I just do that with it, that probably makes it easier, doesn't it? You can see now. You can see the towers and the turnbuckles that are there hiding, and you can just see the CVDs at the back, and the tower there. I say, and this is the Racecraft body. That's just so it's in keeping. It's still the same colour, which I like, but I do like that alternative body, and I've not used it before on DFO1, so I thought, why not? So there you go.